Hi everyone, it's Tony McDonald again. I'm the Trust's Executive Director of Integrated Care Partnerships and Resilience, and I'm covering again this week for Dr. Jawad and his weekly update. Jawad continues to be away on a well-earned break, but hopefully we'll be back next week. Firstly, I'm going to talk about our A&E pressures. As you'll know, we are experiencing really significant pressures within our urgent emergency care pathways, and particularly our emergency department over the past few weeks. And we're nothing if not upfront, open and honest at ELHT. And so it is fair to say that we are continuing to see very challenging times within our emergency department and urgent care pathways. But we're doing our very best to maintain the highest possible standards of care, notwithstanding those pressures. It does mean that from time to time we are having to place patients on the corridor, which is not what any of us wants to do or what we would want for our loved ones. But we're doing everything we can in order to ensure that we're minimising that and continuing to provide that safe, personal and effective care. Please can I ask though that you are kind to our staff. They are really doing their very best in the most challenging of circumstances. And at the Trust, we have a zero tolerance to violence and aggression. Regrettably, we have seen some incidents where there has been aggression or violence towards our colleagues, and it is every bit as unacceptable within the Trust as it is out there in the communities in which we serve. Although the government's guidance in relation to the wearing of masks, social distancing have changed within the community, they haven't changed within healthcare settings. So on entry to any of our hospital and healthcare settings, you'll continue to be required to gel your hands before you don a mask. We ask you to do this for your safety, for the safety of your loved ones, and for our staff. Please can I also remind you that we continue to have strict visiting arrangements at the hospital as well. Full details of these can be found on our website. But when you attend for emergency care, you won't be permitted to bring a visitor except in exceptional circumstances. So please do comply with this. We know it's really difficult, but again, like social distancing, the wearing of face coverings and masks, etc., it's for your protection, the protection of your loved ones, and of our local communities. In more positive news, the Prince's Trust announced recently that one of the Trust staff, Natalie Taylor, had won a national award. We're incredibly proud that Natalie, a healthcare assistant in our emergency department, won the prestigious award of Young Achiever of the Year for England. That's absolutely fantastic news, which recognises someone who has overcome significant barriers to become an inspirational role model. Natalie is a hugely valued member of the ELHT family, and I'd like to offer my sincere and personal congratulations to Natalie, as well as those of the Trust, on her fantastic achievement. It really is brilliant news. I'm also going to just provide an update on what was a very poignant week for the Trust last week. As I mentioned in my update last week, we had a Take a Moment week upon which to reflect and give thought to the second anniversary of the first COVID admission to the Trust, and indeed the week in which sadly we lost our first patients to COVID. So as you can imagine, it was both a poignant and special week where we held a ceremony in our Garden of Memories, where I was privileged to light a candle in memory of the colleagues and patients who sadly passed with COVID. I also had the opportunity to see Alfie, our newest therapy dog, joining Jasper, who is currently in training before he joins the Trust to provide a huge amount of support to our staff and patients. And I know he will be a really, really much loved and valued member of our team, together with Jasper. And you can often see as you go around the Trust the love and the appreciation that they bring to our patients and our staff. So really fantastic news there. Finally, I wanted to say a thank you to you, our local communities, for all your support throughout the pandemic and the ongoing support you continue to provide to the Trust and our colleagues. It really is incredibly valued by everyone at ELHT. So thank you very much. Take care, and hopefully Jawad will be back next week to provide his regular weekly update. So take care, everyone. Bye bye now.